Okay, this is part, hit the table, sorry. This is part 2 of the doll assemblage that I was working on. Okay, so this was the finished one, and this is the one we'll be working on today. Okay, so we got all the little pieces basically we're going to be using. This is the just a piece of ribbon that I tied in a bow and put some little trim on it. And that is going to become the hanger, but that's the last thing. Well, I'm going to do that now. So I put some glue on this side, and you remember I started with a piece of chipboard, just a plain piece of chipboard. So we're going to put that on there like that. And now we're going to put this other half on. This one's going to be pretty quick because I kind of prepped a little bit more for this half of the video. And this goes, just make sure it's hangs straight. And that's the other part. So now what I can go in and do is put the, put the back on. And I like to use this regular scrapbooking paper here. And I cut another 4x6 square. It doesn't have to be perfect because it is on the back, and I do have a little bit of a, I did fold my paper over. Okay. So now I will go in and cut this. This was very small. I might have cut that a little bit too small. That's what happens when you don't measure. Oh, it'll work. Yeah, it works. Put some glue all the way around that. Put the glue all the way around and place that right on the back to cover up everything. Okay, so that's the back. Now that the back is done, we're going to continue on with the front. So I know up in that corner, I wanted to use these little sunflowers. And remember, I took the little plastic part out so it would lay flat. So I got that sunflower there, some little twine, put a little bow here. The doll is going to be like right here. And remember, it says growing old is mandatory, but growing up is optional. So let's put this hello autumn right there. So that says hello autumn. Then in this corner here, we're going to continue on with, I had a couple of things already laid out there. Let's see what happened to them. Okay, I know I had that, some buttons, and some other items. Then I'm just going to glue that there. Okay. So right here in this very corner, I think I'd like to have a green bow down there though, I think. To bring some more of that green color in. Yeah, I think I like that down there too. So let's put a little dot of glue there and stick that on. Then we're going to take this little rose here, stick that there. Maybe this little orangey color button thingamajiggy. And this here. And what else? Oh, I got a little yellow. Oh, that's not a yellow bead. This is a yellow bead though. Let's glue that yellow bead right there in the center of that. Okay, that goes there. That looks nice. And let's go with a button, another button. Let's go with that button over on the side. But when I use buttons, what I do like to do so they don't look like they're just floating, I like to take a piece of, even this, since we use some of this up on the other side, let's make a little tiny bow here. And a little bow. It's kind of large, but we just keep adjusting it down and pulling it tight till we get the size we want. Okay, so we cut that and cut that. And I'm going to glue this one right in the middle of this button here. And for this button here, what I'm going to do is thread this up through there and through here, through the button, pull it, and I'm going to tie a knot so it'll look like this button is actually stitched on. Okay, so now we just take it, trim it close, and trim it close. And I'm going to put that button right there. And now we got to finish up in this corner here. We had some of these little berries, so we can stick those up there. In that corner, in the middle of the, oh, no, 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 that don't go there. This goes there. That go there. Okay, that's the center of that flower. But you know, that sticks way out, so what I'm going to do, see if I can cut it some more. Yep, it let me cut it. And stick that in the center now. So then we can use those beads over there. And then I had this little key here too. This little round key. So what we'll do is tie the string around that. Well, maybe I should use a color. What y'all think? Should I use a color or this is fine? Nah, I like a color, I think. Let's find some colors. Oh, here's a yellow. We've been using yellow in this project. So through the jump ring of the key, I am going to use this yellow. If I can get it through there. There we go. And then I'm going to tie a knot to kind of hold that in place. And cut it off at the top. And I want that key to kind of dangle down. So my string need to be about this long. And put me a little glue up there. Up under there. And then we'll stick this key right up under there. Good. Oh, my fingers got hot. Okay, so that's looking good. And then I always wait and glue my doll on last when I know exactly where I want it. I think up there it needs a little greenery. So I've got a couple of little pieces of leaves left here. And I take my leaves and I just cut them in the shape I want. So let's stick that little piece. Put some glue on the back, stick that right there. And let's get one more little piece of leaf. And I just trim it. And I'm going to put some glue on the front and glue on the back. And we'll just stick that right up under that side there. That's looking good. Okay, I think on this side now, we need a little bit more of something. Because that side is looking kind of plain. But you know, I always want to do too much. So my daughters always tell me I'm extra. So, but I'm not going to be extra today. I am going to take some of these little brown twigs and put some glue on those. Okay, that's some glue. But it's sticking to my hands instead of the fabric. Okay, and then let's put some more glue down. And we are going to stick these twigs here. And then we'll put some glue on the back of this. And stick it here. And now we're ready to glue the doll. But what I do that I figured I like better than just gluing the doll totally to that is I glue a piece of ribbon. And you know, I have some orange ribbon here. I should have used that orange for something else too, to give it some more color, but I didn't. So I'm going to take a piece of this orange ribbon here. I'm pulling it out of a bag. Let's use orange because we haven't used much orange. And we're gonna glue this piece of orange right to the board. And now we can tie the doll in and out of that instead of gluing her totally to the board. And since I found this orange, I want to add just another little twig of orange ribbon. So I'm tying a bow. I know I'm off screen here, but okay. So we're going to make a little bitty orange bow. And cut my strings. Tie that a little smaller maybe. And cut my strings for that. 1, 2. And we're going to stick this orange bow right down in between there. And I had a bead. I don't know what happened to it. It was a dark color bead that I was going to put in the middle of that orange button. Let's see if I see a bead. Oh, here's one I can use. Right in the middle of there, we're going to glue this little bead color. It kind of matches the... Okay. Let's put that right there. Uh-oh. I think I may have to use my fabric tack for that. Okay. Now last step, we tie her onto the assemblage. And this could also, I did put a long enough loop on it so it can hang from a doorknob, hang from the wall, or since it's a perfect 4x6, you could also put this in a frame. Okay, so that is the finished project. I wish I could show it to you standing up. I'm going to do a still shot of it standing up because these dolls' eyes do open and close. But I'm pretty satisfied with that. This is the whole thing here. But it still looks like it needs something else, but you know what? I'm going to leave it alone. Still looking and looking and looking. But anyway, that is the finished project. I wish these pumpkins was a little more 3D, but one thing I do think it needs, and I should have done this step before I glued them on. Oh, I know what else I had. Wait, I know what else I had. Where is it? I had a little butterfly on the table. What happened to my butterfly? Did he fly away? I don't know what happened to my butterfly. But I did have me a little, oh, here he is right here. That's why, okay. So on this butterfly, I want him to have some antenna since he's 3D. And we're gonna push that together and kind of curve those over. And then we're going to glue this butterfly right there, or should it be over there? I think over on this side, because that other side got a lot going on. So we're going to glue that butterfly right there. Right there's that butterfly. Now, and I think that balanced it off a lot more. But the thing I was getting ready to do before I thought about my butterfly I hadn't used, and to get the butterfly, what I did, it was on one of these cards, and I just cut him out, fussy cut out. But around this edge of this Halloween, it needs to be a little aged. So I want to go around it with my brown, so it don't look as new. And then around this edge here as well, I'm going to go around that with this. And I didn't go outside still to get the rest of the correct tool to do this. I know this is not the correct tool, but it's what I had in here. Okay, and then I think maybe, where's my stamp? Let's put another little stamp right here in some of these empty spaces. Let's put a little stamp there, a little doodle or something. I see some little doodles that I can use. Let me pull that off. And I'm not going to put this on the block this time because I just need something else. I'm always wanting to add one more thing. Okay. Maybe some little glitter, but I'm done. I promise. So this is the finished project. Get the little glue off of her face. And so be sure to go over and visit Dolls Rescue and Evergreen Art Dolls and comment with the word trick or treat for your chance to win. I'm not sure what the prizes are, but you're going to love it, I'm quite sure. So you must comment on all 3 channels, and I am going to put the link down below. So thanks for watching, and bye-bye. Okay.